So Ben Affleck keeps releasing all these movies, but I'm still waiting for Good Will Hunting 2 hunting season. Where is this movie at? I want to see it. What's up, guys, and welcome to Movie Important's movie review of The Way Back, the newest film from director Gavin O'Connor. Before we begin, please hit that subscribe button to join Movie Important. Hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next, and comment below on any videos you watch on my channel. So, The Way Back is a sports movie. It's a movie about a guy named Jack Cunningham who used to be a big sports star. He is played by Ben Affleck in this movie, and he has gone through some troubling problems in his, future from the basketball. And he's a drunk now, and he basically gets drunk every night. He works a construction job. He gets drunk at the construction job, and he's just your typical kind of down on his luck drunk guy. And one day he's offered the position to take over a coaching position for a basketball team of the old alma mater that he used to go to. And so he coaches the team. They're, misfits and so on and so forth. They're really bad at what they do. They lose a lot of games. And he teaches them life lessons and teaches them, how to be better basketball players while improving his life and so on and so forth. You've heard this story a million times because this is Clichéd the movie. This movie is a kind of a frustrating event because yes, it has Ben Affleck in it, and Ben Affleck has been hitting a stride for a while now. He's had some hits and misses in the last few years, but the guy has a great career behind him, and is directed by Gavin O'Connor, who is an amazing director. He does really great sports movies like Warrior and Miracle, but his last movie that he did, which was The Accountant, which was with Ben Affleck, wasn't really that great. It had really weird moments. It dealt with autism in a really weird way, but I understand they were trying to go for something unique. There is nothing unique about this movie at all. I'm just going to jump straight to the point. This movie is bad, every sense of the word. This is like Coach Carter, but way worse. And it's basically aping every single basketball or sports movie in history, to the point of just being cliche after cliche after cliche. We have the main character who has problems, who's trying to fix those problems. And then we have like the one basketball player, the one character who is having trouble at home. And then we have the one character who's, parent will not come to the games because of reasons. And it's just that movie. It's just the Coach Carter 2020 or the Replacements 2020 or any of these sports movies that they keep putting out. And it's such a shame because Gavin O'Connor is such an amazing director. And I don't know what he is doing here. I don't know what Ben Affleck is doing here. But the beat by beat by beat of Ben Affleck's character is so by the book and so by the numbers that you kind of become bored by it. Yeah, there were people that like this movie, but they've seen this movie a million times, so I don't understand what they like about it, and that's what my major problem with it is. And then you have to throw in the subplot of Ben Affleck's ex-wife, who is played by Janina Gavankar, who was actually in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game. And that is cliche. The way that plays out, the revelations that play out in that, that relationship and the ex's relationship, it's boring and it's been done so many times and over the top, and it just, oh my god, it's over and over and over. And I don't like it. I don't like this movie. I don't know why this movie exists because I've seen this movie a billion times. And then we have like Al Madrigal, who plays Ben Affleck's character's assistant coach, and he's like the most interesting part about the movie. But he is still cliche because he is doing everything in his power to keep Ben Affleck's character in line, and he doesn't agree with what Ben Affleck's character is doing. And so revelations happen at the end with his character. It just becomes, oh my god, this movie is such a cliche and it's so many problems. The way it ends, the way it reveals itself, it's like, if you haven't seen this movie before, then you haven't been watching movies for the last 30 years. Go watch Hoosiers. Watch that movie 100 more times before you see this movie. Go watch Coach Carter before you see this movie. Go watch whatever random hardball, whatever it is, before you see this movie, because it's just not good. And then it's written by one of the main writers of Ozark, and that's another strange problem I don't get. The movie definitely looks like a Gavin O'Connor movie with like the grays and blues and like the kind of like up close and personal shots of when they're playing basketball. I will say the basketball players in this movie are at least trying to have some fun, but there's no characterization to any of them. There's like I said, one or two characters that actually have any kind of depth to them, and it's just another cliche moment. And that's such a shame because you can tell these kids were having fun with what they're doing, and I'm sure Ben Affleck was having fun, but it just this is one of those movies that comes out that you're just like, what is even the point of watching this movie? Because I can just go watch a better version of this movie. So now I don't want to come off as a prude, but this movie is excessive in its language. And when I mean excessive, it gives like Goodfellas or anything that Quentin Tarantino does a run for its money. And it doesn't need to be like that. A movie like Hoosiers does a perfect fine job of telling the same story and not feeling like an uncomfortable excess in language. The kids are using foul language. They go to a Christian school, which, is fine. Some language can be used back and forth. But the way Ben Affleck is talking to the refs, the way he's talking to the people he knows, the way he acts, the way he talks to the basketball team, it's insanely ridiculous and shouldn't be happening. And I can't believe how excessive the language is in this movie. It's ridiculous, and that makes it another cliche. It's turning into Blue Chips. It should not be like that. So I have a huge problem with the amount of language in this movie that didn't need to be there, because this movie did not need to be rated R. It could have been fine as a PG-13 movie and maybe been a little bit better. But yeah, I had to talk about that, because it's just, I can't believe that it was every other word was F this, F that, screw them, balls, whatever you want to call it. It was a mess. So like I said, it's a waste of your time. I don't like it. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that, but that's fine. But that's just my honest opinion of the movie. So, but that's it. That's my take on The Way Back. Definitely not recommended. Definitely not worth a watch. It does come out March 6th for most people. I did get to see it early, so I mean, at least that's a positive. Like I said, Ben Affleck was at the screening, so that was kind of cool. I had a little bit of fun with watching Ben Affleck talk about the movie. But yeah, there you go. That's my take. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next, and comment below on any video that you watch on my channel. Otherwise, see you guys on the next video. Peace out. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out Movie Emporium. I really appreciate it. If you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button and the bell at the top. Find out what's coming next for Movie Emporium. Also, check out these 2 videos. They're amazing. I think they're awesome. I think you'll enjoy them too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.